Arkansas held on to the top spot in the team standings at the ANNIKA Intercollegiate, presented by 3M, Monday at Olympic Hills Golf Club in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, but the Razorbacks had to be hearing footsteps. Arkansas, number 1 in the latest Golf Week rankings and deservedly so, added a 6 under 282 to its opening round of event for 288 in tough conditions Sunday to hold on to the team lead with a 6 under 570 total. But two ridiculously talented teams, Texas and Stanford, made big moves. In the case of the Longhorns, a huge move to share second place, 4 shots behind the Razorbacks at 2 under 574. Texas, with U.S. Women's Amateur champion Sophia Schubert, a senior from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, leading the way with a 5 under par 67 over the 6,288-yard par 72 Olympic Hills layout, fired a dazzling 14 under 274. The reigning Big 12 champion Longhorns had opened with a so-so 300, but surged into second. Stanford, with Andrea Lee, the top freshman in the country a year ago from Hermosa Beach, California, and Shannon Aubert, a senior from Stuart, Florida, in the world who was the qualifying medalist at this summer's U.S. Women's Amateur, both shooting a 3 under 69, added an 8 under 280 to its opening ground 294. UCLA, which looked like the best team in the country after rampaging to the PAC-12 title last spring, before flaming out in the regional, also had an 8 under 280, and is just a shot behind Texas and Stanford in fourth at 1 under 575. Furman, with individual leader Natalie Srinivasan, a sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina, firing a 4 under 68, had a pretty strong day with a sizzling 11 under 277 that moved the Paladins into 5th place at 1 over 577. South Carolina had a solid event for 288 and fell from 2nd to 6th place, although the Gamecocks are certainly still in the mix at 3 over 579. Arkansas has 3 players in the top 5 in the individual standings, led by Maria Fassi, a junior from Mexico who is one of 3 players tied for second, 2 shots behind Srinivasan at 4 under 140. Fassi had her second straight 2 under 70. 2 more Razorbacks are in the trio of 3 players tied for 5th at 3 under 141, Alana Uriel, a sophomore from Carlsbad, California, and Dylan Kim, a junior from Plano, Texas. Uriel added a 2 under 70 to her opening ground 71, while Kim had the low score of the day for the Razorbacks, a 4 under 68, after opening with a 73. Rounding out the Arkansas contingent were Cara Gourlay, a junior from South Africa who posted a second straight 74 and is tied for 28th at 4 over 148, and Kaylee Benton, a junior from Buckeye, Arizona who had a 78 and is 46th at 154. Srinivasan had opened with a 2 under 70, and her 68 Monday left her atop the individual standings at 6 under 138. Joining Fassi in the group tied for second at 4 under 140 were 2 of the top freshmen in the country, UCLA's Patty Tavatanakit of Thailand and Stanford's Mikal Yu of Beverly Hills, California. Tavatanakit, the top American Junior Golf Association player the last 2 years, added a 3 under 69 to her opening ground 71. Liu, a member of the 2016 U.S. Curtis Cup team before her senior year in high school, had a share of the lead with an opening ground 66, but fell back with a 72, Stanford's first score of the day. Joining Arkansas's Uriel and Kim in the threesome tied for 5th at 3 under 141 was Texas's Schubert. A little rusty, after playing all 3 rounds of the Evian Championship, the LPGA's final major of the year, 2 weeks ago, Schubert opened with a 74 Monday, but her 67 Monday get her right in the mix. The Longhorns' the other 3 counters were a 68 by Emily Hoffman, a sophomore from Folsom, California, a 69 by Greta Isabella Volker, a sophomore from Germany, and a 70 from freshman phenom Caitlin Papp of Austin, Texas. Papp teamed with fellow Texan Haley Cooper to win the 2016 U.S. Women's Amateur Floorball Championship at Streamsong. Cooper will be joining her in Austin next summer. Oh yeah, the Longhorns tossed a gave the Lasons 2 over 74. All the freshmen did this summer was win the Ladies' European Championship. She also teed it up in the Evian Championship in her native France. Stanford's fourth counter beside the 69s by Leon Daubert and Liu's 72 was a 2 under 70 by Albane Valenzuela, a sophomore from Switzerland. Valenzuela was the runner-up to Layson in the European Ladies Championship and lost in the U.S. Women's Amateur Final to Schubert. I'm thinking she's had enough of this finishing second business.